Hello, everyone. Before I begin my story, there's one thing I'd like for you to do for me. Can you please type in the comments, thank God that I am in the land of the living? I asked you to write that because where there is light, there is hope. No matter what state your life is in right now, it can get better because you are alive. My name is Allison Joan Hall, and there are several ways you can spell Allison. This beautiful woman right here, the late Reverend Dr. Joan Gross Corsi, was my mother, and she spelled my name Allison. Allison. That spells all is on. And that is how I've lived my life. I've been married and divorced 3 times. Married a total of 31 years to 3 different men. But do you think that keeps me down? Nope. All is on. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like for you to look at your life right now, and I'd like you to say, all is on. Type it in the comments. You want to make it in this life? You have got to just affirm that all is on. You have got to put all of you into it. George Washington Carver says, do what you can where you are with what you have and never be satisfied. All is on. You were born for greatness. You were made by God. You were created by the Creator to create. Herein is my Father glorified that you bear much fruit. Come on now. Don't take that stuff you have inside of you to the cemetery. Become a star grave robber like me. God is no respecter of persons. What he does for one, he'll do for another. Like Precious said, I was diagnosed with bipolar in 1999. I said, okay, give me medicine. I took medicine for 20 years. Les Brown always says, if people knew better, they would do better. Well, now I know better. Draw near to God and he will draw near to you. I had to draw near to God 2 years ago because I found myself isolated from my immediate family, including my third ex-husband. In my prayer closet while I was seeking God by listening to sermons and gospel music, I came across Les Brown speaking at the Georgia Dome in front of 80,000 people, and it inspired me. He said someone else's opinion of me doesn't have to be my reality. I then searched for more of his speeches, and they all inspired me. And my mindset began to change. I stopped feeling sorry for myself and took responsibility for my life. God began to show me that people were treating me the way that they were because of the way I was treating myself. Love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your mind, and love your neighbor as yourself. I was skipping the yourself part. I was trying to love everybody and I wasn't even loving myself. Let me ask you to type in ALL in the chat now. All. All of us have a story. All of us have suffered loss. All of us suffer disappointment. All of us have pain in our body at one time or another. And all of us fall sin and fall short of the glory of God. That's Romans 3:23. That means that no one can judge you. Matthew 7:1 says, judge not lest ye be judged. No matter what mistakes you have made in your life, hold your head up. They are in the past. Forget those things that are behind and reach forward to the things that are ahead. Like Les says, forgive yourself for your faults and your mistakes and move on. And that too many people are not living their dreams because they're living their fears. God showed me how to love myself. Jeremiah 33:3 says, call unto me and I will answer, and I will show you great and mighty things which you know not. He showed me how to get off medication for over a year now. He showed me that I didn't have to think about death anymore. I could think about life. You see, I used to be depressed and for weeks at a time, but not anymore. You know what I do now? Every single day, I get on Facebook Live with my German Shepherd Nikita and I go jogging and I pray for people. and I encourage them to exercise. And I do a post every day on YouTube Live and entertaining and encouraging people and inspiring people. My psychiatrist, Dr. Tubman Rose, used to say I could be the bipolar one spokesperson. Well, how you like me now, Doc? Glory to God. I have done a YouTube live video every day without missing a day since June 7th of 2019. That's a miracle. That's a miracle. I even wrote a book. It's called it's called Cracks in the Potter's Clay, How I Overcame Bipolar 1 with Faith. And in Spanish, Grietas en la Arcilla del Alfarero, Como Superé Bipolar Uno con Fe. You can get signed copies for $10 from my website, AllisonJoan.com. And on Amazon, you can find the paperback, ebook, and the English audiobook narrated by me. And the Spanish audiobook, also narrated by me, will be available soon. The hardback will also be available on Barnes& Noble soon. You see, without God's guidance, bipolar 1 was a disability for me. But with God's guidance, it's a superpower. Trust God with your life. I did. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.